back working on this 2009 Mercedes ML320. I've got a new glow plug controller here, and it appears to look a little different. Could be a change-up design, but the connector looks the same. The two connectors look the same, and this is what it calls for in the service literature, so it may be that it's just a change-up design. So we're going to put it in and clear the fault codes. I brought it in this morning. It was about 30 degrees Fahrenheit out, and it barely started. I had to try about 5 or 6 times before it would start because the glow plugs aren't working. So there's the glow plug controller reinstalled. Leave the battery cable to the very end because there's a bolt in behind here that you have to access. Make sure you put dielectric grease on the cable connection seals to keep moisture out of there. And pay attention to the location of these different fasteners because some of them are different lengths. Like this one going into the cylinder head is a little shorter. This one on the front obviously has a bolt and a nut down at the bottom here. So now we're going to turn the key on and see if the action of the glow plug light. So we're going to turn this on and see if the glow plug wait light comes on. Now it's warm enough in the shop it may not require it. There it is. Should actually measure the current flow on that. I'm going to try that. I'm going to measure the current flow on the glow plugs. So I've got an amp clamp that's only good to 80 amps, so it's questionable of whether or not this is going to work or not. I would have liked to graph it, but I couldn't find my higher amp clamp to do that with the graphing multimeter. So I've got it over the battery feed wire going to the glow plug controller. I've zeroed it, and now I'm going to record this when I go turn the key on by myself, so it's pretty hard to do. Upside down, so I'll have to pause this recording and see what that actually is. So I needed to turn the engine off and the key back on. Some systems require the engine to be started or need a test drive before the codes disappear. Okay, good enough. Let's go back and read the codes and see if they're gone. Yeah, they are. I wonder if there's any bidirectional tests for the glow plug system. Actuator tests, fuel pump, engine, inlet port, vent line heater, coolant thermostat, EGR switchover. No. Special functions, output controls, diagnostic glowing. Please ensure the engine is at standstill and the ignition is on. Continue. Status of glow plug. Not defined. Okay. Diagnostic glowing. Test will finish automatically after 15 seconds. I don't know why that's not focused. Function has completed. So there was, please check fault memory. Okay, let's go back. Oops, went one click too far. Oh my goodness sakes. One click too far. Let's see if there's any codes. Well, it appears to have passed the glow plug test. We're going to start it again tomorrow morning and see how it runs. So I found my high amp clamp, which is good to 900 amps, and I've got it set up to read up to 100 millivolts, which is 100 amps, graphing over 30 seconds, no, it's 20 seconds here. On my graphing multimeter. Decided I would test it one more time. Now mind you, the engine is partially warm, but I'm sure the glow plugs are still going to cycle on and probably duty cycle once it's actually working. So I'm going to zoom in on this and I'm going to go turn the key on and we'll see what it does. I'm not going to start it though. So So initially it spiked well over 100 amps, but you can see now it's averaging around 12 and a half amps, and it's obviously duty cycling the glow plugs. Let's see how long it lasts. Now the wait light only stays on for a fraction of a second, but mind you, the engine is warm. It was about 20 seconds, 20-second delay. That's interesting. You can really see a lot more going on here with a graphing multimeter compared to that digital meter, but it was doing basically the same thing. So while we're going to try this thing cold this morning, it's -4 Celsius. Let's turn the key on and see how long the glow plugs come on. Well, it started pretty decent. I think this afternoon when I get home in the daylight, I'm going to put the amp clamp back on and graph the current flow, because I want to see what kind of operation the glow plugs go through on a normal cold start. But it definitely started this morning, and compared to yesterday I had to start it like 6 or 7 times like that. Finally it caught and ran. Okay, so I'm going to start this vehicle cold now, or at least turn the key on and go through a glow plug cycle. Got a bit of a glare here. Try and focus in on that a little better. There we go. And we're going to see the glow plug current. I've got a 0 to 500 amp clamp on the power wire to the glow plug controller. It's -2 Celsius, which is about 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to turn the key on. So basically the same as what we had in the shop. Spikes well over 100 amps initially for like a fraction of a second, and then it modulates it at about 15 and a half amps average, because 1 millivolt equals an amp, and it lasts about 30 seconds. We'll start it and see how it runs. Cycling